You've seen the play by now, likely multiple times with accompanying breakdowns and investigations. With 5 seconds left in regulation and the score tied at 106, Warriors forward Draymond Green ignored a clapping Kevin Durant and pushed the ball up the floor at retreating Clippers defenders. Green lost control of the ball and time expired, sending the game to overtime. Prior to the extra period, Green and Durant had to be separated by teammates following a verbal altercation. Durant appeared to be frustrated with Green's refusal to pass the ball, and Green didn't seem to appreciate Durant questioning his decision. Green was suspended for Tuesday night's game against the Hawks for conduct detrimental to the team. After the Warriors' win, Durant wanted no part of questions about the situation. Green addressed the beef Thursday for the first and last time, saying he spoke with Durant and they are both moving forward. The Warriors' recent drama won't suddenly make them any less likely to win a third consecutive title. Green is right when he says the team won't crumble off an argument. Golden State is simply too talented and competitive, and it's not as though Green and Durant will suddenly stop passing to each other as a form of protest until one of them is gone. The bigger issue here isn't the fight itself, but what it represents. This went well beyond one basketball play, as Green reportedly brought up Durant's impending free agency, something that has been hanging over the team. The nature of Durant's 1+1 deal, which gives him the opportunity to become a free agent again this summer, means speculation will follow Durant and the Warriors until he puts pen to paper. From Green's perspective, Durant isn't fully committed to the Warriors, a source of frustration considering Green signed at a discount to ensure adding Durant would be possible. In confronting Durant, Green also crossed the line by calling Durant a bitch several times, language strong enough that Golden State's management felt it could not be overlooked, according to The Athletic's Marcus Thompson. The suspension for the content of what he said surprised Green, and though the Warriors might dismiss the idea of directly creating sides, they made it clear how strongly they feel about keeping Durant and Green's place in the pecking order. For a player who always wears his emotions on his sleeve and is rarely shy about expressing himself, Green won't easily forget how all of this has played out. Green is due for a big deal after the 2019-20 season, and by all indications he doesn't plan to give another discount this time. He unlocked the death lineup and allowed the Warriors to maintain flexibility throughout this run with his skill set and his contract. He knows what he means to this team. And yet, when it comes to max contracts, how much are the Warriors willing to spend? Curry is locked into a $200 million deal. Durant is going to receive a max offer, no questions asked. Klay Thompson can find a max on the open market next summer, though he probably won't leave Golden State. Green will be 30 years old as a free agent with concerns about physical wear and tear as well as what he brings to a non-Warriors unit as a primary option. Will ownership pay for a $350 million to $400 million roster? Green might be the odd man out. Then there's the alternative timeline. What happens if Durant leaves in free agency? The Warriors could attempt to return to the pre-KD days, but that team couldn't simply go back to racking up 73 wins. Perhaps the Warriors chase another star, insert Anthony Davis rumors here, but there is a risk in losing both Durant and Green. Even Warriors players sound resigned to the fact that this dynasty could soon be done. Andre Iguodala told The Athletic's Ethan Strauss everything come to an end. One of Green's comments had a similar vibe. You know, at the end of the day, as I've said before, whatever Kevin decides to do, whatever Clay decides to do, whatever who decides to do, we had great years together, Green said. For the other 29 NBA teams, these are very much first-world problems. It must be a terrible burden to determine how many All-Stars will be on the team in the future. By the end of the current season, the Warriors could easily be holding the Larry O'Brien Trophy, regardless of what Green does or doesn't yell at his teammates. This is far from the doom and gloom of being stuck in the lottery in perpetuity. But for a franchise seeking sustained success and domination of the league, this Durant-Green mini-beef forces the Warriors to confront simmering issues brought to the surface. Only the Warriors can beat the Warriors. The rest of the league is hoping this will take them down that path.